guys, welcome to PilatesStrong. So we're gonna do a really simple ankle weight workout that is pretty much something that everyone can do with or without the ankle weights. All right, so anyways, let's start off on our forearms here, okay? We're gonna start with our left leg today. So I'm gonna have you guys take your right fingertips forwards, take your left leg up. This is gonna be your true donkey kick here. You're gonna lift your leg up, and then you're gonna slowly lower. I want you to bring that leg all the way in, get a stretch, and lift it back up. So we're trying to today work a little bit more on that stretching part. So as you bring that leg in, you stretch and lengthen, and then you send that leg right back out, okay? So here we go. Let's do it. Love ankle weights. Gosh, there was a time where I was doing ankle weight workouts like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. I should get back into that. I like it. It's a nice change from bands. I often find myself jumping around. Got 30 seconds left here. Jumping around and going through phases. Like sometimes I have like a TheraBand phase or like a glute band phase or no weight phase. Ankle weight's another phase. So lots of great options here. These are pretty reasonable to travel with. They're kind of heavy. If you have lighter ones, they're a little bit easier. I personally like TheraBand the most for travel. You got about 10 seconds here, and then you're gonna hold, you're gonna pulse. So keep going here. Good, last 4, 3, 2, hold, little pulse, 5, 4, you got the inverted V coming up, 3, 2, hold. Now you're gonna cross that leg over your right ankle, lift it back up and lower. And so anyways, this is just a nice simple workout, and you're gonna feel those legs firing up. And I actually already did a leg workout today, so this is gonna be interesting to see if I can even keep up with my own workout. Someone asked me, they were like, how do you talk and do those videos? And I was like, not easy. That is one thing for sure. So you just gotta focus. It's just something that you get stronger with and you learn to do, and then you can teach it, like me. Good, you got 20 seconds left. So we're alternating, right? We're crossing over, lowering straight down. Lifting, crossing over, lifting, lowering straight down. We've got the rainbow coming up in 3, 2, straighten that leg. You're gonna take that leg out to the left, okay? And then rotate and go all the way around towards that right. So you're making like a nice big rainbow shape with that leg, and you're trying to find your stability. So your abs have to work here to keep you strong. I'm gonna say something else. Oh yeah, and what I've been kind of saying lately with the videos is feel free to start on the opposite side that I say to start on, just so that you kind of keep a balance between starting with the left, starting with the right, because even though you're not technically working the right leg as directly, I mean, I think you still are because my right leg still burns, you still want to, you're still gonna be tired when you do the other side. See, I'm so tired I can't even talk today, which is very unusual. All right, you got about 15 seconds here. These nice little positions for our legs. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, now take that leg straight back. I want you to turn the toes out a little bit here. You're gonna lift that leg up and down. So you're a little bit like, I guess, a little bit wider than hip distance apart with that leg. So we're just lifting up and lowering. We're trying to work that left outer butt a little bit more here. Good. Up and down. Good. Down for 2 and up for 2. We'll go a little faster. 3, 2, now just go up and down. Up, down. Good. 5, 4. Such a great burn. 3, 2, hold it. Little pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Take a little break if you need it. Take a little child's pose. Actually, let's just take a child's pose. Get a nice little stretch out there, because I did promise stretching today. Good, and kind of reach long, sit those hips back, kind of wiggle into it. I like to kind of wiggle myself into it, and then slowly come back up, okay? So now we're gonna switch sides. You're gonna take your left, you're gonna come onto your left fingertips. You're gonna take that leg straight up. You're gonna lower, get that nice stretch, and lift it back up. Good. Kind of working through here. But these are a very quick, kind of efficient type of workout today. Kind of designed to really give you a good burn without being too long. Although I like those long sets a lot too, because I feel like I really get that workout in. You can always add this to another workout, like strong flow abs or cardio abs. If you haven't done that one, that's a hard one, especially the last exercise. Good. Three, 2 little pulses. 8, good. 7, you're gonna do the inverted V in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift, you're gonna cross it over your left, lift and bring it through. So we're alternating here, guys. So we're trying to kind of give our body a little bit of a different movement. So we're not doing the same thing. We're kind of alternating. Body likes this kind of stuff too, right? Good. And by now, your right butt cheek is burning. Mine certainly is. And right now, I don't know if it's because I've already worked it out or because this workout is just so hard. Don't know. Maybe the weight's heavy. Although I've done this with 2 of these ankle weights on one, and that is really hard. Really, really hard. Good. You got about 15 seconds here. Should feel like the inner parts of those thighs firing up, the glutes, and everything is just working so wonderfully here. When you go out to that diagonal, it's really cool because you can feel how like the whole side of that butt has to work to lift it up. Last 3, 2, now straight leg. You've got that rainbow. So you're gonna take it out to the right and lift and around. So I'm really focused on keeping my waist long, so I'm not like collapsing in, right? My elbows are under my shoulders, my knees are under my hips. Good. And I forgot about my left arm to keep it straight. I don't know what it was doing just now. Good. And again, make sure that you pick a nice cushy carpet because it is weighted. The extra weight can be hard on the knees a little bit, like for that leg that's down because you've now just added an extra weight. Good. And I've been dropping my head this whole time. Don't drop your head like that. Try to kind of keep a good posture. Good. It's harder without a mirror, for sure. Got about 20 seconds here. And then you got that turnout coming up. 3, stay with it. Last 2. Good, now hold that leg straight back. You're gonna lift up and lower. So we're kind of working through the side of that butt cheek here. So you're lifting up, squeeze, and lower. This one definitely gets me warm. Good. Use that control. Up 2, down 2, up 2, down 2. The more that you do these exercises, the more or the less that you're gonna lean into that stability leg, and the more that that stability leg will work, because right now my left hip is right over my left knee, which means that I'm really stuck and I'm really keeping that leg as an anchor to help the right leg move. Good. We've got about 15 seconds here. We're going a little faster. 3, 2, so go up, down, up, down, up, down. Good. Keep that leg moving, nice and fluid. Going a little bit faster. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, little pulse. Again, if the ankle weights are too much, do it without the ankle weights. Got 15 seconds here. Don't give up on me. Really working through that leg. It is a burner for sure. There's nothing easy about this. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 3, 2, and then release. Take that child's pose. That's a hard set. Okay, we got corkscrew coming up. So you're gonna go ahead and lay on your stomach, and I'm gonna turn, I guess, this way. Easier to see. We're gonna start with that left leg again. So in corkscrew, you're kind of on your side, but you're also, your chest is kind of rotated forwards as well. So I'm not straight this way. My chest is kind of at a diagonal here. Then you're gonna pick up that leg. I probably should remove this. Hold on 1 second. You're gonna pick up that leg and you're gonna do your corkscrew just like we do with the bands. But now you've got the ankle weight. And this is where I really wish I had a mirror because I like to see the angle that my leg is in. But the idea is that you're at an angle, but you're trying to kind of lift that leg straight up towards the ceiling. Okay, so lifting up, trying to sort of get that outer thigh and glute working here. Good, up, good. And we're gonna do this little kind of step here in a second. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up, We're gonna lift a little higher, and we're gonna lower. Good. Lift up, lift a little higher, lower. Good. Up, higher, and lower. Up, higher, lower. Good. Keep it going. Up, higher, lower. You got about 15 seconds. Just kind of doing that step movement there. Kind of getting that nice shape. I find sometimes doing the steps helps to get a little extra length there, but without going your low back, right? My core is still tight. I'm not using my low back to get into this. If your leg goes this way a little bit, it's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Last 3, 2, hold. Now from that high position, I want you to pulse. Really from the high position. That's gonna mean that you're gonna feel kind of like the rotation in that hip, kind of like the way that you're gonna feel how that hip works. It's kind of a neat feeling because you're kind of at your end range there. It feels really nice. Last 10 seconds here. Getting that last burn right through the corner of that butt cheek. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 3, 2, and then release. That is so hard. Okay? So I'm gonna have you guys now flip over to the other side, but we're gonna stay on the left leg. We're gonna work some inner thighs, which I feel like we don't get to do enough of. So you're gonna keep your right leg stacked, because remember I started with my left leg. So your right foot is stacked behind your left. You're gonna lead with that heel, you're gonna lift up and down. Now this is one where I get a lot of people who are like, I don't feel this. Like a lot of people just don't feel this because either they're not used to using their inner thighs, or they're using like, I don't know, they're using their feet or something. I don't know. They're just not allowing, they're using other things instead of their inner thigh to lift up. And what I want you to do is to focus on a soft foot. If you hold your foot too much, you won't feel it. So a soft foot, and really like a string is pulling you up from that inner thigh and then lowering it down, okay? Hope that made sense. Good. And down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. And you're almost kind of leading with that heel. My hips are kind of at a diagonal, so they're not straight forwards here. Last 3, 2, hold it up, little pulses. Good, pulse, pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and circle it around. Up, out, down, around. I really should do like a whole ankle weight inner thigh thing, but this is just a nice little taste of what that will be when it does come out. So how's that, right? Last 4, 3, 2, reverse. And you can see that my knee wants to wobble here, so really try to keep that top knee really, really, really stable. Good. 4, 3, I love these inner thighs. 2, good. Hold, 3, 2, and then release. So now we're ready to go for corkscrew on our right side. So laying all the way down. I'm going to turn that leg up. I'm going to lift up and down. So the first few, just kind of try to find that position. It's quite an awkward position, I think, for a lot of people. So just do the best that you can. I'm actually going to scoot back just a little bit here. Good. So lifting up and down. Up and down. We're going to add that step here coming up. 3, 2. Okay. So now when you lift up, lift a little higher and then lower it down. Up, higher, lower it down. That little extra higher, ooh, I love it. It gets really some new kind of muscles in there working. Good. A little bit of hip extension too. But really watching the low back. So this is not, it's not this. Right? It's like stable, it's lifting up and down. Good. Up, higher, lower. Up, higher. And if you find that you're not able to do this the first, like stick with it, it's okay. Just keep doing it. Do the best you can. It just happens, you know. Your body just gets stronger. Good. For about 15 seconds. And we're going to pulse. In all those areas of the glutes. 4, 3, 2, hold, little pulses. Pulse. The pulse is really coming from here. Don't worry so much about the foot. Just pulse it from there, in that high spot. 5. Good. Stay with it. Not 5. What am I saying? 15. Good. Pulsing it. Good. About 8 more seconds. This is hard. 5. But I know it's working. 4. Building that butt, right? 3, 2, and release. So hard. Okay, so now flip back to the other side to finish off with our inner thigh set. Don't skip the inner thigh set. Your inner thighs are important, okay? So lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering, just kind of working through the leg. So think like up for 2, down for 2. Okay, and try not to sink into, not like this, right? You want nice posture. Good. Keep it going. Ankle weights are so easy because you just put them on your feet and then you don't have to do anything with them anymore. You just move with them. I don't know, it just makes it easy and simple for me. Good. Got about 20 seconds. Again, soft foot, leading with that heel. You should feel that inner part of the thigh, like your leg is being, your string is just picking you up. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, pulses, up and down. Good, just 15 seconds here. We're gonna start those circles. Good, good. Keep it going, don't give up. Sit, 4, 3, 2, hold, circle it out. Again, watch that kind of stability leg, right? 3, good. Really staying stable through the pelvis. 1 more, and then reverse. Good, up, out, down, and around. Make them as big or as small as you want, as long as you can maintain good form. Good, last 3, good. 2, 1 more. Hold it, 4, 3, 2, and then release. That's hard. That is really hard. All right, so let's stretch it out. I'm gonna have you guys come into a little bit of a butterfly just to kind of get those inner thighs stretched out, be gentle. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share. There's a button somewhere, I don't know where to point, but click on that, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any suggestions or ideas for something you'd like to see, let me know. That's usually kind of what I use to create more content, and then kind of forwards just a little bit here. Do not skip this stretch, okay? I want you guys to stretch it out, okay? Good, and then from here, I'm gonna have you guys bring your, let's see, your left leg in, and then take your right leg on top. You can always remove the weights here and just kind of find like your double pigeon here, kind of stacking those shins. My double pigeon today is not very good. Just a little bit tight today. Still better than it used to be though. And just kind of feeling that stretch to the side of the hips. Although this has always been a hard stretch for me. I like keeping the weights on for this because it kind of helps the heavy, a little bit of weight. You don't have to use the weights for this. Sitting nice and tall. And then switching sides. So now the right will go on the bottom, the left will go on top. Good, I'm just kind of hanging out here, stretching it out. Feel kind of nice. Some of you are really flexible, so if you find that this stretch doesn't do much, I wouldn't just keep working into it. I would actually find another stretch that is more challenging for you. You know, you can always just do a forwards fold, or you can do like shoelace pose, or just pick something that's actually challenging. Maybe it's your splits that you want to work on, so work on that. Because if you're just laying flat here forwards, you already have the flexibility. You don't need to keep pushing into it. But anyways, awesome job, you guys. Very nice.